somebody asked me on the video through a comment in there, and in the video I'm leaving. You need to go check that one out, because my wife and I is actually giving commentary on that one right there. And they asked me, basically, how in the world do I pull off that woman or my wife saying yes sir to me, meaning, you know, respect. And they just get, he says, as a matter of fact, he says that the only way I can get a woman to do something like that is if I have a gun to her head. And I would tell you, you don't have a woman. You don't even have a wife. She's not even a woman. That's just the truth. Again, let me give you just a short history. Sister Carol and I met, I think, when we was like 15, 16 years old. When I married her, she was a virgin. She was a virgin. And we've been together ever since. All right? We've had ups and downs just like anybody does in any marriage. But I think the ideal is that we made a covenant, an agreement, a contract, in other words, and we were determined to keep our word. If something did happen, this is what we will say to each other. If something did happen, if to us, we had already predetermined that we were not going to use the children to divide their love one from another if we had ended up in divorce. But I think more than anything is that, see, a lot of people, they hear me speak and they hear me talk, they don't understand because they don't know me. All they know of me is behind this video camera and preaching and teaching. When I'm preaching, I'm teaching, I'm leading, I'm guiding. I don't have time to be fooling around with your emotions and your feelings and all this other stuff. I really, truly don't. I just have to get the word out there, period. But most of you have never met me. Most people are shocked, especially women. They are extremely shocked when they meet me because they had already got a preconceived idea formed and shaped in their mind based off videos, not that they personally know me. But I'm actually very honorable. And I am very honorable, very respectful to my wife. Call her honey, Sister Carol, stuff like that. And when she addresses me, even if it's in the privacy of our home, and we're speaking, she'll say yes, honey, or she'll say yes, sir. We just have always been that way with each other. Have I hollered at her? Sure I have. Have I screamed at her? Sure I have. Do I correct her? Sure I do. Sure I do. What does she do with me? Well, if there's something that's going on with me, she entreats me. And when I'm hollering and screaming, she knows I'm not going to get to that point unless we have a problem. There's something that is a repetitive issue. But other than that, I mean, people, they learn from us when they come around. They really, truly do. And I'm glad that we could be in a position to not be some jacked up couple, especially some jacked up pastor and stuff who's not leading by example, because Sister Carol and I, we lead by example. Everybody would tell you that. Our example speaks volumes of our marriage and our lifestyle, over and abundant to what words can say. And people know that we're real because they know we live what we say. All this, you come to us for information and advice, you better believe it. You better believe it. And we're a team. We're a team. I mean, she's been there with me from, the very beginning. Again, and I am, man, we've been together 33 years. Think about that. 33 years, that's a long time. And it looks like we're going to end up just finishing out our days in our old age as well, too. But we don't have the issues and the troubles and the things that many of you people out there, the challenges that you have. You know why? Because we both are functioning in our roles very, very well. That's what we're doing. So, people, sisters, when they come to the ministry, they learn what it means to submit to your husband. Yeah, they do. Wives, obey your husbands. That they understand it. They see it clearly. They also learn to know what it means for a man to be a protector. The man is the protector. The provider. They know that. And when you see us, when you see my wife, you'll see a secure woman, a very sound, very intelligent, secure woman. And that's the reason why they call her Mother Carol. Because the reflection of it is clearly seen. I really truly do, I hope that one day, that if you're married, that you can obtain some type of peace and serenity this way as well. So